The following video is a paid-for preview for Carroll County Cake Swap by Jealous Cat Games. If I've learned anything from the Great British Bake Off, and full disclosure, I have not, it's that the world of competitive baking is a vast, unforgiving wasteland of rivalry, deceit and tactical icing. Actually, that's not true, they're super nice to each other on that show, but this ain't the Great British Bake Off. Oh no, this is Carroll County Cake Swap, a place where only the tallest and most beautiful cakes will win any of those prestigious ribbons. And a little bit of squeezing, swiping and swapping isn't beyond any of the bakers in this game. Baking, of course, the most devious of all the world's professions. Well, you go slow and steady, making a masterpiece of perfection, or will you race like some kind of cake-making monster to get your cakes to the table first? Carroll County Cake Swap is a game for 2 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and takes about 20 minutes to play, where you're going to be building the tallest, most delicious and most beautiful cakes, or in my experience, just a cake would do. And the first person to 31 points is the winner. You're going to shuffle the layer cards and place them face down on the table. Lay out the stands and matching ribbons. Select a character card. Deal out one swap, one swipe and one squeeze card to each baker. Everyone draws a layer card from the deck to see who goes first. Then place the card you just drew to choose first player out to the centre of the table. You're now ready to begin the fast-paced, high-stakes, high-risk, high-reward, painful world of caking. Sorry, you're now ready to start playing. On your turn, you have 3 options. You must take a card either from the draw pile or drafting one that's already been discarded. But you can't just smush all these cake parts together like a demonic snowman. There's a few placement rules you're going to have to consider. Cards must be placed from the largest to the smallest. All layers must be smaller than the last, though you can skip a layer, of course. And while you have the option of both sides of the card, once you've set a layer in place, you can't change it, no matter how much you regret your life decisions. Then you may clear your cake stand. If your cake is 3 or more layers, you can submit it for judgment and take a precious ribbon determined by the number of layers. Blue is 5 layers, red is 4 layers, or white with 3 layers, when the number on the ribbon indicates the points you've earned. But each player can only win one of each ribbon, and once you've submitted your cake, remove it from the stand and place the cards face down on the judging table. So you have to decide whether to craft and create the most beautiful and delicious cake in the whole world and risk never finishing it, or whether you're going to just try and make as many cakes as physically possible and hope no one brews up a masterpiece. In order to get the honourable ribbon, you just need 3 layers of any cake type and frosting flavours. A premium ribbon will require all the layers to have different flavoured frosting. The wild can be used multiple times as different flavours. Prestigious cakes are all the same flavour, either chocolate or vanilla. A gold standard has all the same flavoured frosting. Signature awards are given to cakes that are all the same flavour, chocolate or vanilla, but each layer has a different flavoured frosting. And finally, the showcase, all the same flavoured cake and all the same flavoured frosting. It's worth big points, but that's because it's a showstopper. It's a tough cookie to crumble. It's an egg to crack out of the frying pan. It's hard to do, all right? You get it, it's hard to do. Too many analogies. None of them are good. So that's all lovely and friendly, everyone there making their magnum opie, licking spoons and taking names. But you've got a third option, and that's using your single-use special cards, which allow you to just bend the rules just a little bit. The squeeze card lets you squeeze an extra layer under your cake, making it more valuable. The swipe card lets you make the old 5-finger discount as you run past someone else's cake. You can swipe the top layer as long as you can play that layer to your cake immediately, though you can use either side of the card. And finally, the swap card, which allows you to trade in a layer for one that you just drew. Or maybe you want to throw all that respect and cake-related camaraderie just out of the tent and use your swap and swipe cards at the same time to swap it out with another baker's cake. Or if you use all three, you can even squeeze that swiped swap right in the perfect position. Oh yes. And the game ends as soon as someone reaches 31 points, though that number changes depending on the player count, or when the draw pile runs out, and in case of a tie, the player with the most valuable ribbon wins. So if Carroll County Cake Swap takes your biscuit, that's not a saying, then you can always check it out on Kickstarter. The details are going to be just below this video. And thank you so much for watching this preview, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.